Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Ascolese, the inventress. Welcome to my podcast. Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Ascolese, the inventress. Welcome to the Inventress Podcast. I'm here with my incredible daughter, Brittany Ascolese.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
It's always amazing to see you, honey.
Thanks, Ma.
You look great.
Yeah.
No, you look amazing. Like, were you outside in the sun? Like, your skin looks amazing. Your cheeks look great. Like, what's happening? You're at the gym. Like, what's going on?
Excuse me.
But you're coughing.
I'm flushed because my allergies are kicking from this amazing spring weather, the pollen.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
So I'm glowing because my allergies are
You're always
on high.
glowing, sweetheart. You're always glowing. You always look amazing. You always do.
Thanks, Ma. You look great also.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rocking
like my hair.
your AOE merchandise.
You like it?
It's great. It's good. It's good merchandise.
You like my hair, though? I put a little color in it.
No, it looks good. It's very natural.
You like the red?
There's red in it?
You didn't notice? I did.
It looks like an auburn.
I guess that's whatever you call auburn. I did a little bit of a highlight.
Yeah,
do you like it?
Yeah,
okay.
But when you say red, I'm not thinking red.
I'm not like red, like Annie red.
It's ginger red. It's auburn. It's a nice chestnut auburn situation. Yeah, it's good for the spring, summer
season. Yeah, right.
Yeah, me, I go jet black every time. And I don't like any color.
No color?
I like doing blue.
You do blue, and you do blue
Blues and purples. I did purple last year.
What is that? Like, what makes that happen for you?
What do you mean?
Like, why the blue color? Like, what?
Because it's not, just to clarify, I don't dye my whole head blue. It's black with the blue glaze over it. Or I do either two-tone blue, which is to do the blue underneath, like the bottom part of my hair, or I did purple on the top part of my head where, I bleached a little bit. And I just like that stuff.
I was excited when you did that. I have to tell you, I was really excited because you've always been, or you were back in the day, very shy, very understated. Like, you didn't want too much of anything for yourself to showcase yourself, like, in a big way. And so I was excited when you decided to start doing that, like a little purpley blue. It was very exciting.
Some red. Well, that was high school for me. That did it. I was into rock and punk and all that stuff. So I really spread my wings.
I love Brittany. You're a trip. The whole punk rock? Oh, come on. All right. Anyway.
Well, it's a real genre.
No, I know. It is a genre. It's a genre. So anyway, I'm hearing noises coming from you. What is it? What do I...
Oh, this? Well... I'm just loading up my Pez dispenser.
And I'm looking, and I can't see over at your lap. But is that a Pez dispenser? Seriously?
Yeah.
Did I give that to you for...
No.
I mean, not me. Did the Easter Bunny give you a Pez?
No, actually, I just found this.
Where'd you find...
I don't know. It was in a basket or something.
Here at the studio?
Yeah, I guess someone left it behind. So I loaded it up.
Wait,
it's strawberry flavor.
Wait. So you loaded up. So there was Pez and Pez candies?
Yeah, the dispenser and the thing of candy. So I just loaded it up. It's strawberry flavored.
Right.
I didn't realize how much I dislike this candy. It's so chalky, but it's so nostalgic, and they still sell them everywhere. Like, I was addicted to this. Between me and my sister, like, we just loved loading them and...
lock and load.
Out. Yep, lock and load the Pez.
Can I see that? Are you okay? So we need to look up who the inventor of this Pez dispenser.
And there's a huge Pez factory where you can go and visit all the different. Are you gonna break it? You're getting crazy.
Not ever been there?
It's in a different state.
I'm gonna have one of these if you don't mind.
Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Okay, so this
You
tastes
just spit it
like
back
it's-
out. You even chew it.
I can't do that. This is very funny. You're sitting here playing with a Pez dispenser. So is this your week? Like, what was your week besides this Pez dispenser? And
Well, that was basically it. I found the Pez. Really nothing going
that was
on.
your week? No, there is. You look
No,
great.
I had
You're
nothing.
working out a lot, and you're doing your
2
thing.
days a week. But it's a really hard workout. I want to work out more, but I get really tired and sore because they're intensive workouts. I had to run for 5 minutes straight. I'm back in high school. I'm holding a Pez, talking about my hair color, and you're making me run for 5 minutes. And then they have the audacity to make me do 10 belly out burpees. If you don't know what a burpee is, look it up because I don't feel like explaining it. And then when you do it, you have to lay on your belly and get back. That's so much. I was so tired. All I did was, I was on my knees, lifting my hands up and down. I'm like, this is all I can do. But you know what? It's worth it. I love the gym I go to. They're amazing trainers. It's just, it kills me. And I'm exhausted. Usually people have so much energy when they work out.
But you love it.
afterwards.
You also
I
love it.
it. Yeah.
But you love going. You're excited when you go.
I do. Yeah.
And that's giant. When you can love working out, it to me, it makes life worth living. Because most people can't stand working out. Whenever you tell me, you go, Ma, it's 5:30. I gotta go. I'm going to the gym. Whatever. I love that you love working out.
Yes.
Because it's so good for you, mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah.
Whether you're doing it to lose weight or whatever your thing is, honestly, like going to the gym or swimming or whatever it is you're doing, it's got to make you feel good. So going to do whatever makes you feel good is important. And this is what you do. And I love, it makes me so happy that you get excited about going to the gym because most people aren't.
Yeah, well, in the beginning I was not, but after a while you're like, oh, I want to go. You have that urge to go.
Is it adrenaline? Like, what do you think that is?
I don't know.
No, but I think for every person it's different.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know what it is though for me. I enjoy the people that I'm working out with. I love the coaches and the energy that they give. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really everyone. Like I said, everyone else is different.
Isn't it an outlet for you though too? And I'm not trying to be your therapist, but I think that everybody, is it not an outlet for you? No?
What do you mean an outlet for me?
Never mind. So I'm putting you on the couch and you really don't need to be on the couch.
No, I don't.
No, so for me, when I go to the gym, it's such an outlet for me. It's just a place.
But what do you mean an outlet? Like a second space for you to relax, like to blow up steam? Like, what do you mean by your outlet?
I think an outlet for me is just like running. I have so many things on my mind all the time. And I'm working you know that I'm working all the time. Like I'm constantly in whether I'm in my own head or on a call or on my laptop. And just to know that I can, and it's not just a treadmill. I say treadmill. It's a metaphor for doing whatever the heck you want to do at the gym. Just getting away from the space that you're ordinarily in. And most of us are stuck in a space, right? Most of us we get up and we go to work and we come home and we have dinner and it's a routine. So I like breaking the routine of the everyday, not that it's minutia, the minutia of things that you do every single day. And I love going to the gym because it breaks up the minutia of my day. And I
got it.
You know what I mean?
It.
And it takes me away from the headspace that I'm in, and it gives me a different place to go. And it is a therapy for me. I like being healthy. I love working out my body and knowing that I'm doing different things for different parts of my body, and I don't want to get into too many details, but it does. I feel like I'm moving, and I think movement is blood and energy and brain, and I think for me it's innovation. So when I work out, I feel like I'm more innovative, and there's blood moving to my brain. So, and I just explained something that I never even thought I was going to talk about. But I think that it really is it for me in terms of movement. Movement to me means blood flowing and oxygen going to the brain. And in order for me to invent and be innovative, I have to move, and I have to move my body and my brain.
You know what's funny? It's like the opposite for me. I think I lose oxygen because I'm so beet red. I'm sure there's oxygen somewhere.
Help me.
I don't feel good afterwards. I'm so beat up. But I think what lets me go again is like, this is good for me. I should just do it again.
Is that what you think? Is that what happens to you? Like you feel, okay, but while you're doing it, so don't you feel...
Because you know what? They're blasting music. I feel focused. And it's, you know, I cheer myself on. And then when I'm really tired, I go into a thing where, okay, maybe I can win money if I just go a little... I bring myself into like American Ninja Warrior. Like, I think I'm on a show. I'm like, okay, all you have to do is just do 2 more minutes. Then you'll win the prize. Or like
self-motivation
Fear
is
Factor.
Awesome. But how do you get there in the first place? So that doesn't happen when you're leaving your house, when you're putting on your work, because you know it takes time to get dressed and change from work clothes.
Yeah.
So you don't do a Ninja Warrior at home
No,
when
because
you're getting
I'm focused
dressed.
on going to the gym because I know what to expect.
Okay, that what? It's good for you?
It's going to be energetic. The music's going to be good. And I'm getting a workout, in which I like. Exercise is important for everyone's health to do it at least once or twice, 3 times a day, whatever. So I'm going there. I'm getting my money's worth. I'm not going to a gym, running on a treadmill. Like I'm not motivated. I'm not going to push myself.
So you're not...
Coaches are pushing me to do it. I'm not doing it solo. I can't work out by myself.
What gets you there, though? What gets you to the gym?
Because it's fun. It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So you have a good time.
Yeah. If I'm not wheezing and coughing, it's a really good time.
That's ridiculous.
Long story short,
I'm just happy that you're...
Long story short, or long story longer, because we're still doing this.
Okay, so everybody...
It was good.
Just
motivate
awesome.
yourself. Do what you got to do.
Is that the... Yeah. So,
but speaking of motivation and just doing it, we have our amazing interview we had with Danielle Woolley. She's an AOE member. Amazing woman. So strong. So funny. So talented. Really excited for you guys to listen to a really, really good interview.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to having Danielle Woolley.
Hey.
Hello, Danielle.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
Good.
How are you? This is Lisa Ascolese from the Inventors Podcast and Brittany Ascolese, my beautiful daughter.
Like they didn't know that already.
I know. How are you, Danielle?
Good. You're supposed to say super duper awesome, beautiful daughter.
Well, you know what? She calms me down. I try to back it down a little bit because I'm always like, this is my amazing, gorgeous, phenomenal daughter, Brittany Ascolese. And she's like, okay, Ma.
And I can picture her in the background with just like an eye roll, like, okay, enough. No, like, okay, keep going. No, stop.
I know.
Yeah, no, it depends on the time of the month, how I feel about myself.
Oh my gosh. Danielle, so wonderful to have you on our show. How are you, sweetheart?
I am good. So as you can guess, I am not in New Jersey. I'm in another state because that's how I roll lately.
You do roll that way. Where are you now?
I am in my hotel room in Lenexa, Kansas at the moment.
Jeez. Kansas. Are you clicking your heels?
No, I did that. That's how I got here.
I love it. What are you doing there?
So I'm here for my corporate job. I have a client out here that I do training and consulting with. So we had a really powerful last 3 days going through and figuring out how we can make their business simpler. And yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And now I'm excited to come home tomorrow. I'm excited to be doing this podcast right now. And I love the fact that all the relationships I've built through my own personal business and my own networking and all the amazing groups I'm a part of, such as AOE and Fem City and eWomen, all of them. And also through what you do, the Inventress, all of that allows me to be in my pajamas.
Love it.
On a podcast talking about awesome stuff.
I love it. Well, we're a little jealous of that because we're not in our pajamas. We're in the studio.
Well, we can still be in our pajamas. In the studio.
You're right, Brittany. We could be.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because when I run my programs, one of like the selling points is I say like, no bra, no pants, no problem. Just please be wearing a shirt on the Zoom call. Thanks.
You're getting a little personal there, Danielle, with the no bra part. No, that's the first thing that leaves. That's the first thing that leaves me when I meet it. No, I know. You know I'm lying. You know that. Well, we love it. Oh my gosh. And you do. You are so down to earth and so personal. And I love your networking ability. I think that you're probably queen of networking and connecting people, which I love so much about you. And we've gotten down. I mean, thank God that you are an AOE member because you're such an intricate part of who we are. You're such a leader. And such a wonderful networking, as I said, a leader, because you teach people how to do it if they don't. You show people, and you do that in your regular day-to-day business, but I really want to talk about what you do in your Danielle Woolley experience. And I'm going to call it that because you are an experienced Danielle. Let's take it down.
Sure. And I love that you worded it that way because it's funny because sometimes I'm obligated to like list all of my accolades and not even accolades, like my titles and, show like this is why I'm qualified or out of obligation. Like, I've been working for this company for 13 years. So of course I have to mention that. Or I'm director of this amazing organization for women global entrepreneurs called Fem City. So of course I have to mention that. So how dare you? And also thank you for saying, but wait a minute, who cares? That doesn't matter. Who are you?
But so for us and what Brittany and I do every week is we strip it down. And like I said, I love when you said you took your bra off because that's kind of, this segment is taking your bra off and talking about, and just getting relaxed and talking about who you are, Danielle. And yes, I mean, you are a part of these wonderful women's organizations. And thank you so much. And I thank you for leading AOE in so many ways that you do because you just really, you're a champion at all of that and you're sharing and just being so amazing.
I'm so excited for June. So excited for June. And talking
you.
About experiences is as I'm talking to women about it, they're like, well, tell me exactly what it is. And my response is, you're either A, you're not getting it. Let me shake you a little bit. Or B, like, I can't really tell you what it is. It's an experience. So if you are someone that is looking to connect and collaborate with other women, you'll probably hear me say that 500 times by the end of the call. But I am obsessed with not just experiences, but connection and collaboration, because that's how you get stuff done. We can't do everything on our own. We can't always be doing for others. When we start connecting and collaborating, that's how it gets done, right?
Yes.
So for the June event, I'm really excited because it's an opportunity for all different types of women to come together, whether they're in business or not in business, whether they're an inventor or they're not an inventor. If they love music, like, hello, who doesn't love music? And you're just going to come, you're going to get inspired. And even if you're like, well, what am I getting out of it? Don't even have that on your mind. Just like come and do it. So that's what I'm all about.
Thank you, Danielle.
Even with my own business stuff, everything I do is about collaboration. So my program that I have next month, which I don't even know if I told you about, honestly.
Well, let's talk about it right now, honey, because everybody's listening.
Okay. So hello, everybody. So relaunching on May 14th. And the reason I say relaunching is because I used to do these in person all the time, at least once or twice a month. And let me know if I need to be bleeped or not. Can I say a 4-letter word that starts with S?
It's a podcast. Do what you got to do.
Can we do that?
It's our podcast.
Well, let's ask. Okay, that's cool. Then we can.
You don't got to ask anybody.
No bleeps.
Okay. So on May 14th, so I used to do this thing in person called Get Shit Done.
Love
And
it.
I would have a location. I would have a room set up. I would cap it out at 8-10 women max. And we would go around, what is something you're working on? What is something you need support on? Or literally, if you're like me and you're doing so many things and sometimes you're like, oh, I know I need to do this, I just don't feel like it. Or, I don't feel like I have the right direction I'm taking. I need some input. I need to bounce off people. You literally bring it and just get shit done.
Love
So
it.
what I found, especially with everything I'm doing, and especially with my job, right? So I have a business I do full time, and I have a family, and I have my business, my job, and I missed it so much. And I have people all the time saying, "Well, I would love to do that, but I don't have time. I would love to do that, but I can't get to this area, this area." So I have perfected a way to do this all virtually over a Zoom session, so that you don't lose the connective piece. We can see each other, we can hear each other, we can feel each other through the video, but we're still connecting, collaborating, and getting stuff done together. So that's in May is when I'm relaunching that.
And what's that date?
May 14th. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern time for the kickoff. And you can find more information about that on my website, which is daniellewoolley.com. And that's DanielleWoolley.com.
Awesome.
And you said connecting, collaborating, and what was the other thing?
Getting shit done.
Love it. I made you repeat it. I didn't even say, like, I love it. And Brittany,
Yeah,
did you mind?
and the
Brittany, did you
little-
mind that I made her repeat that? Was that okay?
No, because
She loved that word.
No, it's more than a word. It's a mantra.
I love it. That was
really is. And I love
perfect,
it so
Brittany.
much.
It's more than a word. It's a mantra.
Yeah, so I love it so much, actually, that I am all about business and getting stuff done and connecting and collaborating, but I love nature. Like, if I could have no shoes, we already talked about the bra thing, but like, if I could do all of that, I would be so freaking happy.
Me too.
And actually, there's this woman that I met, and she's very creative, that she put up a picture that was meant to be like really super inspirational and beautiful, but I guess she was having an off day, and she put like kind of like negative things on it, but not so much. I'm like, oh, you know what? That might be a nice logo. Could you draw me that pretty mountain, but put get shit done on it? She's like, are you serious?
Nice.
Like, yeah.
Nice. Love your energy. Love your energy, Danielle. So, I mean, what should we be talking about today? What do you want to talk about? Because, you know, this is not a radio show. This is a conversation. You almost made me say the SHIT word, because now that's in my head. You almost made me say the SHIT word again.
So I purposely didn't come prepared because I love conversational and I love real relationship building. And I feel like you guys can totally relate to that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Now, Brittany, you've been doing this podcast for a while together. Would you say that things go more smoothly when you're just kind of like going off the cuff and seeing where the vibe goes?
Yes. Another thing that I like to do with Mom, because she almost goes way off and we forget what we were saying, we need to have bullet points, because we can go start a conversation even on any other day, not even podcasting. If I have something important to say to her, something else could happen. Oh, that reminds me. And then we're gone.
We are off topic.
We're way off.
Well, as you were saying that, can I just...
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. As you were saying that, I just wanted to tell you that I'm looking at my hotel room, and this guy is on a skateboard being pulled by his dog across the highway, and it's the cutest thing ever. And I went to record it, but I can't because I'm on the phone.
Exactly.
Off topic and love
Point
it.
made.
Exactly. And love it.
But we have to remember to reel ourselves back in at times.
So
Yes,
that's, I think, what you do. So Brittany kind of reels me back in. We
Oh
talk.
my God, we need her. Could you imagine if it was just me and you?
Forget about. I mean,
hour podcast.
Hence the reason we had our lunch meeting that turned into a dinner meeting that turned into a time to order something else meeting. Yes.
Yes,
But I love
that's
that,
true.
and that's what I love about women. We're so deep. We have so many layers to us. And what I love about Danielle, is you're the connector. You're involved with different women's organizations that are. But you're very careful. I have to, and I listened to this very carefully when we met. You said to me, I'm very careful with which organizations I connect with. You said, I connected with you, and I believe we met at Kathleen Ettinger's,
Yes.
the Teascapes, right? The first time we met, I think I was doing my crazy musical chairs. Were you there at the musical chairs thing?
I was ruthless. I won. I won musical chairs.
Can
and
we
I
talk-
you had the ugly sweater contest, which was totally my jam. And I took giant Christmas ornaments and wore them as earrings. You don't remember?
Yes, I do. Anything creative, I 100% remember. And I remember personalities like yours. And also just need everybody to know, anybody who's a part of AOE, we one-on-one. So it's an organization that's growing and evolving and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But I have a personal connection with each and every one of you. And I think that was a big thing that you realized about me a month ago when we had lunch together, that you said, holy cow, I can't believe that you actually get together with each member and actually connect with them. And that's what it's important to me, especially with personalities like yours.
Yes. And I appreciate that, because that's what made me go, okay, well, I need to be a part of this, because that's how I operate. And in the past, I've tried to change that, because people would say, well, like, how can you get anything done that way? Like, meeting with people one-on-one, are you insane? But for me, I value the personal relationships, because at the end of the day, no matter who it is, whatever you're doing, whatever you're selling, not selling, promoting, whatever, if people don't know, like, trust, respect, and know who you are, why the hell would I want to do business with you?
Why? Exactly. And that's what I love about you. And I want to talk more about what you're doing. You know, we talked about a lot of things when we were together that afternoon, which turned into the evening. Your connectivity and what you do to change people's lives, Danielle. Like, you do a whole lot. We talked about you looking at their social aspect, taking a look at their brand, and taking a look at how they are promoting themselves to other people. We talked about that, and I was so impressed and so inspired by that. So let's talk about that. And I'm not going to say the name, because you may not have that public yet, but we kind of went back and forth, and we talked about different brand names, and we won't discuss that, because I'm under a non-disclosure with everyone I talk to. By the way, everything that anybody anybody talks to me about is in the vault. In the vault. So with you, we talked about amazing things, and your brain was so incredible to me that you came up with so many different ideas, and we did brainstorm. And that's another thing that people need to know about you, is that you not only showcase their brand, but you show them how to deliver their brand in a way that people will never forget them. Okay.
So the parts that I can share, because, you know, I'm not like a social person. Well, let's rephrase. I'm absolutely social. I'm not a social media person.
And you're funny.
I'm freaking hilarious. So, and if you don't agree, it's okay. You can still laugh. It just makes me feel better. So, but what I do is, it's all about experience, right? So let's say you're putting your blood, your sweat, your tears into this business, and you know what you want, and you know what kind of customers you want, and you think what they're getting. I have such an expert ability to switch gears like this. If you hear me snapping, that's me snapping.
I see. We hear
like that. Where I could be the business owner, because I've been there. I've owned my own businesses. I've worked multiple jobs and had businesses at the same time since I was 14. And I can have that hat on. But I can also very easily have my simplicity and workflow hat on too, because I love making things simpler and easy. And I consider myself to be, and you guys probably do too, like an ultimate consumer, like the ultimate consumer in the whole world. I just get being a customer, and it also helps that in my full-time job, I do full-time onboarding, implementation, all of that. So I can easily switch gears between something that you're working on, even just as you're speaking. I get almost like an intuitive download to say, but it's all coming from prior experience, years and years and years. I would say decades worth, honestly. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Did you think of this? Did you think of that? Like little small things that if you're feeling stuck on something, immediately you're unstuck. You can just like make one little tweak. Your customers are happier. They love you. They're raving about you. They're now telling other people about you, and you're not having to do as much work.
And that's a special gift, I have to tell you. And we talked about that at the table, because even at the restaurant that we were when we were eating, and that's, I think, where we came up with a lot of these different names and ideas.
And I added to my 21 domains. When I got home, I think I had 20.
Yes. We talked about all of your domains, but you talked about the ultimate consumer, and you really are. And I think that you have such a sensitivity and such an awareness that I love. I love, and I think most consumers would love if every person who owned a restaurant or who owned a retail store was the ultimate consumer, would have a more successful space. And you're creating this successful space with all of the people you connect with. Like from me to I mean, even, and we talked about this. I said, you can tell me anything. We can brainstorm. I'm not one of those people who are so close-minded that I go, you know what, Danielle, I don't need your input. I do. Anything that you see as the ultimate consumer from the outside that you say, you know what, Lisa, well, because I trust you and believe you, if you say, you know what, Lisa, when you ran this last AOE conference, I saw that blah, blah, whatever the thing was. I would, first of all, trust and believe you because you're an AOE member and I love you and I know you.
Good intent.
Absolutely. Yeah. But you also have good intentions. But you also, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation about discernment, right? And understanding and having a discernment for other people and knowing, you know, that they're being truthful and honest. And I obviously I know your heart, and that's what AOE is all about. And you came to me and you said, I want to be an AOE member because I love AOE and I believe in and I never say that I built AOE. It's a divine connection.
Yes,
it's
I
not,
believe that.
and you know that AOE is not mine. It belongs to you and everybody else who's a part of AOE. So anyway, so that's another conversation that could take about 3.5 hours, 4.5 hours.
But then what happened after that? I immediately started downloading like, okay, I know this is what the conference is about. My thing, and this is a piece, if I have to give a piece of advice to anybody, no matter how amazing or great you are at what you do, 1, people may not be ready for your service. 2, they might not be open to it, even if they are ready or if they need it. And 3, what you think they need may not be what they need right at that moment.
Yes.
So what I've been doing has been asking for permission. And you can confirm,
That's awesome.
I said, everything you're doing sounds so amazing. Would it be okay if I gave some insight? And
don't give everything away, please. Danielle. Don't give
I won't.
I love it,
but
yes.
What I'm just saying is, like, whereas in the past, I'd be like, oh, that sounds cool. Maybe you do this and this and this and this. You know, if you're not ready to use that information or if you're going to steal it and make it your own, not that you would. But that's just a piece of advice I want to give to everyone out there, no matter what your business is. I know it's hard sometimes, just like bite your tongue. I don't know, Brittany, you might have to sit on your hands to like not like wave at people or something, but
oh my God,
don't give it all away.
And you're right, Danielle. And that's what I love. And I said this in our meeting that I loved that you asked. And I think I love that. I think everyone wants you to ask permission, not just give them your advice that asked for advice. So, and
even if you have amazing advice, don't even say, can I give you advice? I would even say to take it as far as say, what my verbiage, just because this is what feels right for me. Everything I do, even when I do my get shit done sessions, it's like in a way that feels right for you. I say, how can I support you? And then I stop talking. And that's because even though I have all these amazing ideas, that might not be what you need right now.
That's what I love about you, Danielle Woolley. And you're so easy to relate to and with. It's so easy to have a conversation with you, and it's so easy to take your advice. It really is. It really is. And you have wonderful advice as not only the ultimate consumer. I mean, that's just one aspect.
That's just like one little thing. Yeah.
One little thing.
Connector, collaborator.
You are, and you're a brand ambassador. Like I don't even know if you know that part, but you are. Like you look at things from the outside, and I think that's the way that most people in business do not. They don't look at their own business. They take a look and they're very much on the inside. They don't look on the outside. And a lot of people who don't take advice from other people are really losing out. And they're really missing out on how big and how broad their brands can be. And that's definitely what you bring to the table with your honesty and your integrity and your kindness and obviously your heart. And that's and that's why I'm so proud for you, of you for being a part of us AOE and spreading the word and however we can build your brand and talk about what we can do for you, what's happening, what's your next event, and what's the next thing that you're doing that we could talk about. We're on the microphone, Danielle.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I know that, we talked a little bit about my session that's starting on May 14th. That's just one little sneak peek of it because I want to really make sure everybody experiences what it is. And I keep it really small and intimate for a purpose. But I really do love working with people two different ways. One is I work on them one-on-one, where I could do like an hourly session for something really simple. I'll use an example of a client I worked with just this week, where she said, I need help, and I won't say her business, but she won't mind me sharing the details. I need help with a Mother's Day campaign. She's like, I want to make sure it's worded the right way. I know people get Mother's Day stuff crammed down their face. And I said, you know what? You reach out to the right person, because I lost my mother when I was young. And I have a really tough time with Mother's Day. But if you were to word it to say, celebrate your special mom, or celebrate what you love about motherhood, or the mother figure in your life, I would eat that up. So we spent an hour hashing that all out. And she was like, holy crap, this is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much.
Wow. See, and that's you. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with you. And just want to say again, tell everybody how they can connect with you, Danielle, because
sure,
you are the bomb diggity. You really are.
Can I tell you guys, my AOL screen name is The Bomb. I'm not even.
Come on.
Oh.
See,
wait, that's it?
Kismet.
The Bomb in AOL? Wait, is
The
that
Bomb. DABOM and the number 8.
How old is that? How old is that?
So it's Brittany making
that is, give me a second. Brittany's going to be like, I don't know. This is really old for you. This is
old for me.
Yeah. So because I'm 36 now, guys. I know I have that sweet young voice, but I probably got that when I was like 13. So 23, 30. That screen name is considered historical. It's like 24 years old, if I did my math right.
John here is 32, so he knows it very well.
Okay. So do you remember Instant Messenger? I do like ding, ding.
AIM? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 29. I'm in that line. I remember.
Yeah,
AIM.
and then if you were trying to sneak on the computer at night, you had to like throw a blanket over the tower so that it wasn't so loud.
Oh, geez. Well, I'd be asleep. I'm not really.
she wasn't a night
I
owl.
wasn't. No. Summertime, I do my instant messaging. That was really no. When I had sleepovers with my friend Alexis, her computer was in the basement. We'd message and all that stuff. Oh, good times. AOL was great.
It took a long time for AOL to come up.
AOL
it was like an hour.
Bomb.
It was an
ding,
hour.
Right?
Ding, ding. But anyway, yeah, that was me.
Oh,
I mean, if you
man,
want to go
that's
back
great.
even further, my original name,
Yes,
and
please.
you guys love me, was Homegirl.
That's about right.
Love it.
But people thought I was a homemaker. I'm like, no, like I'm a homegirl.
What?
Yeah, I had an obsession with Wu-Tang. I had like a yellow puffy jacket. Like this is another podcast,
Oh,
you
wow.
guys.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wu-Tang. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but the other thing I'm doing too, I actually want to plug, because this is what I love to do too. I love to plug other women. So I didn't even ask when this is going to air, but to celebrate my birthday, because my birthday is coming up, I am actually.
What's the date?
My birthday is May 4th. But on May 7th, I would love if people would join me at Teascapes in Atlantic Highlands. They have an open mic night the first Tuesday of every month, and I've been like, because I haven't been able to go because of travel. And I'm going to go that night, and I'm just going to do like a little whatever comes to mind, like a little, like maybe a comedy thing or like a little speaking thing for inspiration, because I love speaking. That's another service that I offer. But yeah, if you can join me, if it airs in time. If not, go on another Tuesday.
Listen, we are all there. All of our AOE members are there. May 7th at Teascapes, 100%.
I think this will air on time.
It will air on time, yes.
The day before.
It will, yes. But we all know about it. We are all going to be there. And I didn't realize that you were going to be on stage and doing your open mic night. So, I mean, we're there even more, harder and better.
More better. I love it.
Danielle, oh my gosh.
Wow. Now, do you guys all promise, whoever's listening right now, please connect with me. You can find me on social media through Instagram, Danielle B. Woolley, on Facebook, Danielle Woolley, and on my website, daniellewoolley.com. And can I share one more funny thing? I feel like we're going over.
Go ahead.
No,
Brittany,
that's
you're going to have
okay.
to cut me off.
After this, you're going to get cut off.
Okay, I'm in timeout. So I travel a ton, as I mentioned, and I was checking into an airport at like an obscenely early hour in the morning in Washington State. And I give the woman my ID, and she's like, "Oh my God, do you know the cheer?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" She's like, "The cheer, the Woolley cheer." I'm like, I don't even know where I am right now. I have no idea what you're talking about. She breaks out into a cheer full on clapping, WOOLEY. She's like, that's the Woolley cheer. I'm like, okay, thank you. Can I have my ticket now, please? So if you ever forget how to spell my name, it's that.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, and I have to share, and Brittany's going to gong me in a second. But
Yeah.
Danielle, I love your sense of humor. What I love about people, besides their hearts, and you have the biggest and the best and the kindest heart, but you are funny as hell, girl. And Danielle, can I share the fact that you're also a comedian? Like,
Sure.
She really, Danielle, I mean, I don't even know the next time you're doing any kind of stand up. But
I think that's what I'm going to focus on when I do the open mic. Like,
okay.
If you want me to give you a teaser, I will. But I feel like Brittany's about to yank.
You know what? We're going to give you that extra time. Okay. So this is the Inventors podcast, and Brittany's she's about to take me by my neck and go, Ma, you know what? I'm supposed to be running this part of it. But
no, it's fine.
Can she give it? Brittany, we have permission?
Do what you gotta do. I'm sipping on Pacifico Cerveza.
All right.
I'm
She's
okay.
sipping. She's sipping on gin and juice, so she's fine. Okay. So please, Danielle.
Well, you just made me think of another joke. So next time I see you, remind me of gin and juice next time, because I have been obsessed with this gin for a while. I had to switch to wine, and me and my husband are having just like a nice quiet dinner. And I know we derailed again, but it's cool.
That's okay.
I wanted to be fancy, and I'm like, but I also want to try to be healthy. So it was just like the Bombay or Blue Sapphire Bombay, whatever it was, the blue bottle of gin.
Oh yeah.
And I got like the all natural apple juice that I ordered from Instacart, but it came in like an Elmo like juice box thing. So we cut it open, I mixed it up with the gin, and all of a sudden out of nowhere I'm like, oh, do you know what I'm drinking right now? My husband's like, gin. I'm like, no, I'm sipping on gin and juice. And he's like, I can't with you. I can't.
That's great.
I can't.
And how's the rest of it go? Sipping on
Mama,
gin
mama,
and juice,
lady.
got my mind on my body, on my mind.
Your body.
Wait, oh, sorry. That was me. I went off the rails.
Mom got gin and juice on the brain.
I know.
Drink an imaginary cup of coffee.
I know. I'm drinking Perrier.
Yeah.
Perrier. Anyway, so Danielle, oh my gosh, this was amazing, phenomenal. Thank you so much for this wonderful conversation. You know how much I love you, girl.
I do. I love you too.
AOE member, 100%, guys. Danielle will be at our AOE conference.
Yes.
Saturday, June 29th. 2019 in Lakewood, New Jersey. Danielle, thank you so much. And thank you for helping promote us. And can't wait to see you there, sweetheart. Thank you for everything
Danielle.
you do.
Bye.
Have a blessed night.
Soon.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, Brittany, what a great interview with Danielle Woolley. Holy cow.
It was fun. She's very funny.
She is funny.
She's a good time.
Oh my gosh. And we'll get to see her again on May 7th at Kathleen Edinger's bar, Teascapes.
For open mic night.
She was amazing.
Good.
Was she not funny? Like she's just naturally funny. She's genuine. She's authentic. She's all about women. She's all about our conference, and she's sharing not only our conference, but what other women do, which I loved.
Yes, absolutely. You need someone to advocate for you. Not just your employees or something, or even clients. You need a broader spectrum of people that support you, lifting each other up. And I think she really, she spearheads
she's the epitome
She's
of
got
that.
it. Yeah,
you're right, Brittany.
Yeah.
You got that right. She spearheads it, and she does it not just for AOE, but for other women's organizations. And I love that so much. It's not just a one-sided thing. It's not, and we have to lift Danielle up and help her to build her organization and achieve what she's trying to do. And however we need to do it, Danielle, we love you so much. And if you're listening now, I know that you probably are. We love you so much, and thank you so much for being on our podcast. And we're going to have you back again soon. And thanks again we love you so much.
So good.
Okay, guys. So, every week I have a product pick. This week is my favorite of all times, which is, I love products. I love innovation. The product is called Sit and Fit. And for those of you who know me, you know I was on HSN with this product. It is a full body workout. Where can you sit down and get fit all in the same place, okay? So this is a seat. It's almost like it's a yoga mat that you sit on, and it has bands, extended bands that help you work out and get your arms in shape and get your legs in shape and get every part of your body in shape while you're sitting or standing. You can stand, but you'll know more about what I mean if you go to sitandfitworkout.com. That's sitandfitworkout.com, or go to hsn.com and click on Sit and Fit. It is the perfect workout. If you are immobile, you cannot get around, you can't stand up, you can't do whatever you need to do, walk around a lot, and for whatever reason you can't get outside and run or whatever, Sit and Fit will 100% be the new innovative workout, lightweight. It's
portable.
It's portable. It's portable.
Home
in fact,
office.
you're right, Brittany. You could take it anywhere you go in your luggage. And I just went on vacation. I went away and I took it with me in your luggage. But you could take it with you and you could work out. So sitandfitworkout.com, or as I said before, HSN, and look up Sit and Fit, and it will be the best workout lightweight piece of equipment that you could possibly buy for yourself at a very affordable price. So go to sitandfitworkout.com.
Guys, like we talked about before, the conference is in June 29th, Lakewood, New Jersey, at the Grand at 1600 in Lakewood. Once again, Lakewood, New Jersey.
It's 11 to 5 too. It's a long day.
It's a long day, but
it's an amazing day.
We're going to feed you. Calm down.
Right.
It's attached to a hotel. So if you got to stay overnight, you can. A lot of people are flying in from all over the place. And it's a Jersey Shore. Mm-hmm. So you could, it's in June.
Beach
it up.
Beach it up. Bring your sunscreen.
Do what you got to do. It's going to be a great time.
It is. And actually where we are, at that space, there's a pool. There's an outdoor pool. Good times. And it's literally about, 2 miles from the beach.
It's great. It's a great location. The people there are really, really nice.
Make it a weekend.
Make it a weekend. It's going to be fun.
Vacation.
So guys, please rate and review our Inventress podcast show, because the more you do, the more other people can find us, and we want more people to reach out to us and listen to us, because hey, that's what we do. We want to reach out and lift people up. So if you guys have any questions, about the podcast or anything about products or management in social media, anything like that, email us, theinventress@gmail.com. Anything else through my mother's business, as you know, is Inventing A to Z. Go to inventingatoz.com. Same thing if you want to register for the conference, AOWIE.com. And like I said, we're just here to help, lifting each other up 2 hands at a time. And social media, if you want to get a hold of my mother, the Inventress, Facebook, Lisa Ascolese, Lisa Ascolese on YouTube, Lisa Ascolese on Twitter. And I think that's it. I think that's all the social media I can think of. Oh, hold on. Instagram, the Inventress. And
the underscore
the
Inventress.
underscore Inventress. The underscore is important, but I'm sure you can find it as the Inventress. So either way, do your research.
That's great.
But I think that's it, Mom. This was great.
I think that's it too. So thank you so much again for listening. Please continue to listen, and most importantly, lift each other up 2 hands at a time, and sometimes you may even have to use your foot. Until next time, everybody, peace.